Boogity boogity back.
We're back. Welcome back to Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus.
We're back.
Where
We're
we
back.
are playing Fire in
Welcome-
the Sky.
Welcome back. Welcome
'Cause the
back to
boys are back
back
in town.
episodes of the Backstreet Boys.
Guardian of the Guardian Mountain. Okay. Anyways,
Okay.
I wanna finish that point that we were making. I was making last episode. We were making last episode. So basically, a lot of the time, in a way, it's not always like black and white where having giving the player like choice over everything they should do is like isn't the best approach all the time. Sometimes it's best to just have a linear game like this, giving them the illusion that like obviously people who are like older will recognize that this is a linear level, but
it's designed well enough that you're not really thinking.
You
about
don't care. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't spring to mind that I don't have a choice in how to beat this puzzle or whatever. You know, certain games work like that and certain ones don't. But the point is that having a linear level gives a game designer the ability to like take you through a finely tuned stage that they like really put like a detail and like precision into.
Yeah. So like. Man, I'm thinking very specifically about a point that Aaron makes in the Zelda Sequilitis.
Yeah.
About being taken on a tour.
I didn't want to bring it up, but
you know what? I had to, because I was going to say a thing. I was like, sometimes it's worth taking someone on a tour because if they go by themselves, they'll do something stupid.
Yeah.
Like, when I played Shadow of Mordor the first time, right near where you start the game, there's this huge like ogre troll thing, and I was like, I play Monster Hunter, I can take this. And then
you got completely mucked.
Yeah, and I kept trying, like for like an hour, and I was like, I can do this. This is stupid. Like, there's more to this game, I'm sure, and I was like tired of it already. Like after an hour, I was like, I can't play this right now.
Yeah.
And so it was like, that's an example. Like, players are stupid. And don't like get offended by me saying that, but in my experience, you make something obvious, and then they're just like, "Oh, it's over here," and like it, and yeah, The thought process a designer goes through is very different to the thought process a player goes through, and there's a skill in being able to put yourself in the mind of a player.
Yeah.
But.
On the point of Aaron's Sequilitis with the Ocarina of Time, he was.
This just a response video.
Yeah. Title this Ari Sequilitis Zelda.
Legend of Zelda.
Yeah,
I will.
Just do that. But okay. On that point, Aaron talks about the whole you're being taken on a tour, but like
okay,
I hadn't. Nice. He's just like, I saved you.
Yeah, I just pressed circle and I heard the sound of him getting on something. I was like, what happened?
But okay. God damn it. What am I keep forgetting.
Wait, no, it's happening. I have to point this out. When Arya's brain isn't functioning, he snaps his fingers, and it's amazing. And so if you listen out and you just hear. That's Arya's brain. Like that's the gears in Arya's head.
I'm not even snapping my fingers. There's literal gears in my head that are like keep.
They're slipping. They're not working right.
Yeah.
They're slipping off of each other.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Come on.
This episode's gonna be over before I even make my point. Look. Okay,
you just start screaming.
Aaron is like, you're being taken on a tour. It doesn't let you explore the world for yourself. But the thing is, the way I was like, interesting. I guess he has a point there. Before I played Ocarina of Time, but when I played Ocarina of Time, it's really obvious to see why that's not exactly the best point you could make, because or just plain wrong if you want to be a bit.
I want to
more
defend him after you say
about
that.
It. Yeah,
but
sure.
Yeah,
but like,
finish your point.
The world that they depicted in Ocarina of Time, they do a really good job of like explaining to you the lore and the showing you the different cultures and races that are like around Hyrule Field or whatever, and by taking you on that tour, they can really showcase to you what they've created. And you could say, well, it still would be better for you to just explore it yourself, because it's like it's a world and you should be able to explore it. But like, and the fact that the game just like seals off areas until you've fulfilled a certain like nonsense task, it can be a bit frustrating to some people, but at the same time I think it helps to structure the game properly, so that you're because like it's almost
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna touch on what you're saying.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna forget all the things I want to say if you keep going. So I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, go on.
But I think there's like, I think Aaron's saying you shouldn't be taken on a tour because the point is you're on an adventure.
Yeah.
And also, like, it works for Zelda not to be a tour because the dungeons are all linearly designed anyway. So it's not like Skyrim or something like that where you are literally like you have completely free roam over what you do and how you fight and all those things. Like in Zelda, the specific gameplay is still specific even if you're exploring the world.
Yeah.
And so I think that, but I also think I see what you mean by they like doing the menial things is like a relief, but I feel like there's other ways they could relieve you. I can't necessarily think of any right now, but there's got to be something better.
What do you mean relief?
I
don't.
I'm gonna talk about some game design stuff right now. So there's different forms of engagement, and the main form of engagement in Zelda is puzzles and action, right? But if you
need a break from that sometimes.
Exactly. So if you need a break in the type of engagement every once in a while, and that then makes it better again once you come back to it. And I feel like just making you walk around isn't the best way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I wouldn't say a cheap way, but it's like or easy. That's not fair to say, but yeah, I just think there's probably, I don't know. There's probably a way to do it. I can't necessarily say, but I had like one final point. What was it? If I scream loud and long enough, I will remember. Oh man. Sorry to all those people who had PTSD flashbacks of other episodes because of that.
Of John spiking the audio so hard that it scratched their ears open.
Yeah.
All three people who watched. But
all the cast who watched. Man.
You know what would remind you? Some cream soda.
I don't have any. I don't like it anyway. But
what are you talking about? Everyone loves cream soda.
No, you love cream soda.
No, I don't.
Projected upon everyone.
I hate it. I hate it so much, but I
dude,
like
you
it.
told me like just before the session, you're like, dude, how can you not have cream soda? I will take your money and go to the store and buy it and then chug it on the show.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Something flew up in the air.
Sly was just flying for a second.
Was that
when we came back from the cutscene, the camera was under.
Right.
It spawned underneath him, and then it was like, oh, this is wrong, and readjusted.
Look, if you can't remember your point, I'm gonna make the point that.
Yeah, it's completely gone.
I'm okay. The whole locking off certain areas until you fulfilled something that, to some people may seem frustratingly unnecessary. Like, I don't know, you can't get past this area because you have to go find that, the gauntlets which help you lift off this really big rock that's blocking the way.
Right. I have accounted for this
braces.
already. This is another race.
To some extent, a lot of people find that frustrating, but the way that Ocarina of Time is structured, the way that Ocarina of Time is, it's not just like a game in, say, A Link Between Worlds is, where there's like still a world and lore, but for the most part you're just exploring the dungeons and the puzzles mostly.
Well, I was gonna say, A Link Between Worlds does the same thing, but areas are locked by certain items, but the items aren't locked sequentially.
Yeah,
so you can access the items at any time, which allows you the same cutoff, but you choose the order in which it happens.
Yeah.
And that's actually a really good way of doing that. So yeah. I think that's good. Next time on Fart Cave. That was bad.
We'll play another racing level. Bye!